Injection mold design fundamentals part 7. Multi-cavity mold design, family molds and productivity optimization. Hello friends, did you know that simply increasing the number of cavities in a mold does not always increase your profit? Many people believe that more cavities equals to more production, but that is not always true. A poorly designed multi-cavity mold can actually produce uneven filling, different part weights, flash in some cavities, shorts in others, longer setting time, more rejection. So how do we successful mold makers produce millions of identical parts every month? The answer lies in proper multi-cavity mold design. Today you will learn single cavity versus multi-cavity molds, family molds, balanced runner systems, cavity balancing, machine capacity selection, clamp force calculation basics, productivity optimization, cost benefit analysis, common design mistakes. If you are a mold designer, plastic processor, entrepreneurs, engineering student or tool room engineer, this video can save you years of trial and error. Hello friends, I am Amit. Welcome to Plastic Industry YouTube channel. If you want to learn plastic materials, mold design, injection molding, tool room technology, business opportunities and sales strategies, subscribe to the channel and press that bell icon. Let's begin. Imagine two factories, both produce plastic bottle caps. Factory A uses a 4-cavity mold. Factory B uses a 32-cavity mold. Which factory earns more? Not necessarily factory B. If cavity balancing is poor, production losses can wipe out the advantage of having more cavities. That is why engineering is more important than simply increasing the cavity count. So what is a multiple cavity mold? A multi-cavity mold produces more than one identical component in a single injection cycle. Examples: 2 cavity, 4 cavity, 8 cavity, 16 cavity, 32 cavity, 64 cavity, 128 cavity, like that. Advantages: higher output, lower cost per part, better machine utilization, reduced labor cost, higher profitability. Industries: packaging, medical, FMCG, automotives, electronics. Family molds. This is one more interesting topic. Family molds produce different components in the same cycle. Example: a container and its lid. Advantages: one mold, one machine, lower tooling cost. But what are the disadvantages of family mold? Unequal filling, different shrinkage, different cycle time, difficult process balancing. Family molds require careful engineering. Now, balanced runner design. The runner system is the heart of every multi-cavity mold. If runner legs differ, some cavities fill earlier, others fill later. Result: weight variation, flash, shorts, dimensional inconsistency. Balanced runners ensure equal pressure and equal filling in every cavity. Natural versus artificial balancing. So what is natural balancing? Equal runner length, best solution. Artificial balancing, different runner lengths compensate for unequal lengths, used when natural balance is not possible. Machine selection. How do we choose the machine? Injection molding machine. Choosing the correct machine is vital, essential. Consider 1. Short capacity, 2. Clamping force, 3. Timer spacing, 4. Injection pressure, 5. Plasticizing capability. Never buy a machine based on only tonnage clamping force. No. Productivity optimization. Improve productivity by increasing cavity count wisely. Balanced runners, efficient cooling, proper venting, optimized ejection, automation, robotic part removal. Remember, productivity is measured by good parts per hour, not just parts per cycle. Common mistakes. What are the common mistakes normally you should avoid? 1. Oversized runners. 2. Unbalanced flow. 3. Ignoring cooling balance. 4. Incorrect gate locations. 5. Wrong cavity arrangement. 6. Understanding machine capacity. 6. Underestimating machine capacity. Practical industry tips. Always ask, can every cavity produce the same quality part every cycle? If the answer is no, redesign before manufacturing the mold. So friends, today we have learned multiple cavity mold design, family molds, runner balancing, machine selection, productivity optimization. In next part 8, we will discuss shrinkage, warpage and dimensional accuracy in injection molding. Thanks for watching.